I am documenting my journey to a more curvaceous body in a healthy way and on a tight budget. I was always skinny. The mainstream society adores skinny or slender females. My culture adored thick and curvaceous females, not fat and sloppy, but thick, curvy, and sturdy. It was hard growing up and feeling the pressure to be thick or gain weight at home and around friends. I don't gain weight easily. I'm pretty active, and eating a lot is not my favorite thing. I'm not anorexic or have an eating disorder, but eating just seems like a chore. I like preparing, cooking, and designing food and meals, but the actual process of eating becomes boring after the first few minutes and getting the satisfaction of knowing how the food tastes. So, eating big meals is a chore for me, but in order to gain weight, you need to eat a lot, or so I thought. I helped a few people lose weight and found out our weight struggles were the same, even though they and I were on the opposite ends of the spectrum. Most of them loved to eat a lot or ate unhealthy. I ate pretty healthy and had to force myself to eat a lot, but both had body issues and didn't like or accept their bodies. Having a toned body was always an issue, no matter what size someone is. Just because someone is skinny doesn't mean that they are toned. I remember not having flat abs while being skinny and working out hard to get nice toned abs, which caused me to lose weight, something I didn't want, and leading to a cycle of unwanted weight loss, forcing myself to eat a lot, and frustration. I felt like I had to choose between being curvy and being toned. I chose being toned, got too skinny, and wasn't happy with the results. While helping females who also had body issues, I learned more about weight gain and to accept my body. Not in an I'm so lucky or blessed because I don't have to worry about gaining weight like other people way. That is so condescending. But in the grass isn't greener on the other side kind of way. As I said before, it was body issue problems that had many similarities with weight gain or weight loss being the main difference. I could identify with most of their insecurities, issues, cultural pressures, toning challenges, and other things. So I decided to work on my own body issues and learned to accept my slender figure, but still enhance it. The biggest I ever got was a size 13, and I was proud. I had a fatty and curves for days, but my stomach wasn't toned, and I had to force myself to eat a lot, and it was expensive. Gradually, I realized I liked eating regular sized meals, not so much junk food, and I liked exercising. Things that would make me lose weight, which I didn't want at the time. So now I am very thin because of the SBP and having to move a lot or having high living expenses because the SBP network tries to prevent the TI from having stable living conditions. Most of my money is spent on moving and paying for higher than necessary accommodations that cut into my food budget. So until the SBP network is seriously investigated and their atrocities dealt with, I have to survive the best I can under the circumstances. I am malnutritioned and extremely underweight at the moment and want to get a better diet and gain more weight. I have no desire to be a size 13 anymore. A size 6 is more natural and suitable for my body type and lifestyle. So I don't have a lot of money to spend on food and don't want to take the fast track with eating lots of junk food or fast foods. I like sweets, cookies, and all that stuff, but not as much as I would need to gain the weight and maintain the shape I want. I am going to start exercising again and tone up after I gain some weight. So this will be my curving journey to get back to a size 6 with all the challenges of a tight budget, the SBP, not losing weight while exercising, not having to force myself to overeat, and still eating healthy. I didn't know whether to call it curving or thickening. Thickening seemed good because females who were full-bodied but not necessarily fat were called thick, and that was a good thing. But it didn't fit what I wanted to achieve. Curving is better because not all those thick females had curves or were toned. I want to have curves again and be toned, so curving is a better name to describe my body shaping journey. I will post updates on what I am adding to my diet, maybe some cooking tutorials, and my progress. It's more of a documentary and not instructions on how to gain and maintain a healthy, curvaceous body. It's trial and error on how to increase caloric intake in a healthier way. It's also to let females who have the same problem know that they're not alone, though some people may think they're crazy or resent them for being slender and complaining about their weight or body. It's also to let those on the other side of the body issue spectrum know that we're not that different. The grass isn't greener on the other side. We may understand the gist of your weight issues better than you think, so try not to resent us so much. It boils down to accepting and loving your body while making healthy enhancements that give the results you want, fit more into your lifestyle, and can be maintained. For those who love being slender or skinny and don't seek to have more curves, good for you. I am not trying to pressure anyone, and please don't feel pressured to get more curves. I face that pressure and don't want to put that on you. And most importantly, this isn't for any guy or to appear more attractive to them. This is for me, and that's all that needs to be said on that point. It's all about having the body you want and are satisfied with. I'm not going to base this on weight because I can get heavier without getting curvier. Curving is different from dieting because it's more about how clothes fit and the body looks. Dieting focuses on losing or gaining weight and eating habits that help you get to your weight goal. Curving is about the development and maintenance of a body shape. Curving is like carving your body through developing eating and exercise routines that will help maintain the shape you want. It's not really concerned about the number on the scale because it's more about filling out clothes well and curving in all the right places. You can diet to lose or gain the majority of your weight goal and then begin curving to get the shape that you want. I don't have a weight goal. My destination is a size 6 and a figure 8, or as close to a figure 8 as my body can naturally get. The other thing about focusing on weight is that exercising builds muscle, which inflates the weight. So sometimes the number on the scale can be a little misleading, although it can be used as a guideline. You see females on the other side of the spectrum. That's another thing in common. Both sides don't really like that scale. But I'm not making excuses for the numbers. What I said about the numbers on the scale being misleading sometimes is pretty accurate. I'm also not trying to kiss up to heavier females. Just letting them know what it's like on the other side so they're not too hard on themselves and can try to enjoy their own curving journey if they choose to embark on one. Except they'll be curving down while the other side is curving up. Here I am in leggings and a tank. Currently, I have no hips, no behind, or any other curves. I'm shaped like a preteen just hitting puberty, not very curvy. Here is a size 6 pair of pants. As you can see, I do not fill them out. My curving destination is to fill out a size 6 with toned curves. So this is the official beginning of my curving journey. I'll keep you updated with my progress, some things I'll try and how it works out, and other things. Later.